get into the dog park. What a wonderful and exciting day, and I want to welcome you to the Shreveport Dog Park. My name is Shelley Regal, and I have the honor to serve as the Director of Shreveport Public Assembly and Recreation. It is also my honor and privilege to introduce our leader, who rallies her staff around a shared purpose of service the citizens and the city. She empowers us to lead. She is authentic and passionate, and her leadership is based on a strong, value-based foundation. The visionary, the encourager, and the trailblazers, ladies and gentlemen, my mayor and yours, the Honorable Ollie S. Tyler. Well, good afternoon, everybody. Let me tell you, today is a great day in the city of Shreveport. The dog park is finally here. Thank you so much. I want to thank Mrs. Shelley Regal Wood, who is our director for the sports department. As you know, she works tirelessly, she and her staff, every single day, trying to make sure she can meet those goals that we set when we came into office with all of the projects that really fall under her umbrella. But she is someone who is really all about serving you, the citizens here in our city. And I just cannot tell you how much I appreciate her passion and her leadership in that department. I want to recognize public officials, elected officials. I've seen a few of them around. I believe Commissioner Matthew Lynn is here. Where are you, Commissioner Lynn? Where are you? Come on up, because we're going to ask you to say a couple of words here in just a minute. He was very crucial as a citizen, not as a commissioner, but as a citizen in helping us secure funding for this wonderful dog park. So give him a hand for us. Thank you so much. I believe I saw Commissioner Mario Chavez, who's always been supportive. Thank you, Commissioner, for being here this afternoon. And of course, we have the council member who represents this district with us today, Councilman Jeff Efferson, who also works and takes the call every single day. We have other elected officials who have really been passionate about this. I want to thank all of our staff members. I see our fire chief and our deputy chief of police is here today also, along with many other of the staff members who work under them. Our chief is out of town on mandatory training, but we want to thank all of them for being here today. We're excited. I want to tell you, we're so thrilled about the first ever dog park to be open in Shreveport, and we're looking forward actually to the enriched quality of life and sense of community this park will offer for you, the citizens of Shreveport, Louisiana. This Shreveport Dog Park features areas for small and large dogs, so we got something for every size, and each with wash and waste stations. I'm having to make sure that I don't miss some of the features they told me I needed to talk about. We have water fountains for both dogs and pet lovers, and you'll see that as you enter the entrances here this evening after we cut the ribbon. And there is a large water area for dogs to cool off on those hot summer days, and it appears that we'll have some of those days coming up or already here. We also have structures designed to provide shade for your pets. I believe dogs will enjoy really the natural landscape, while pet parents take a load off of their feet in some of the sitting areas around the park. Let me thank a few people who have been so instrumental in helping us get this dog park completed. I know just from reading before I became the mayor, your mayor, that the dog park had been something that was a vision, and it was something that you, the citizens, really wanted before I came into office. So I said to Ms. Regal Wood, we have to make it happen. Now that it's legislation, we're going to make it happen. And she said, yes, ma'am. And so today we're here to cut that ribbon. But let me thank the Red River Waterway Commission for the funding of $280,000, and they embraced the vision. And so we're excited about that. Commissioner Matthew Lynn, of course, went to them, I think, as a citizen and said, we want to make this happen. It's going to be down on the river, and so can you give us some money? right, Commissioner Lynn? And so I want to just thank him again. I also want to recognize the Shreveport Dog Park Alliance for your efforts, and you gave a lot of money also, probably more than $27,000 from what I'm told. You may have given more, but let's give them a hand. And of course, we had some private donors, and one of those donors is here with us today, and we're going to talk about the Stanley family. Mr. Stanley is here. Mr. Shanley, I'm sorry, please excuse me. Mr. Shanley is here. Thank you, Mr. Shanley. And of course, they donated more than $36,000 for this project. So please give them a hand. They were probably one of our largest donors. We had some other private donations that came our way. And of course, let me just say that each of you has played a very crucial role, maybe not in funding, but in support for making sure that this dog park could come about. And so I'm going to, at this time, I'm going to ask the council member for this district to come, but there are some other very special sponsors. Let me just name a few. Town South Animal Hospital is the kiosk sponsor. Southern Hills Animal Hospital is the bench sponsor. And of course, the Shanley family and the Savoy family, let me say that right, Barber's Way, and the Barber's Way unveiling. And so we're going to really talk about how much, and I think Ms. Ragle-Wood will probably tell you a little bit more. She's going to give more details than me. But I want you to know how much we really, really thank you for making this project become a reality. At this time, I'm going to ask Councilman Efferson if he'll come and say words, and then we'll ask Commissioner Lynn if he'll come as just I told him, as a citizen. And, going forward, Shreveport will be maintaining this dog park, and so, we're going to spend hundreds of thousands of dollars going forward here on the Shreveport City land, but we're going to maintain it, and it's going to be great for all of our canine lovers. We thank you for being here, even though we had the threat of rain. You're here this evening. Thank you for being here.
I appreciate the opportunity to say a few words to you today, and I want to start out by echoing what Shelley said and thanking our mayor for really making this come together and come to fruition today. So we really want to extend our appreciation to Mayor Tyler, but also to all of you. I mean, this, we started talking about a dog park a while ago as a community. Maybe in 2006 or so was the first time I started hearing people say they might be interested in something like that. When I ran for office in 2010, at that point, Cynthia Keith and a lot of the people that she drummed up for support, they had made it a real talking point at that point. We were also in the process of finalizing a master plan for our city, something that we hadn't done in a long time. And it recognized a lot of those needs that had gone by the wayside over the years. And amenities like a dog park are good examples of things that plan advocated for. Here's Oliver Jenkins, another council member who's been very supportive of this the whole time. I want to recognize him coming in. But another example, so here we are today, now that we've had that master plan in place for a little while, and yes, this is a great example, but we've been able to take some of the other aspects of that and put it into place. You'll see a bike rack over here, which, by the way, is full. It's a lot of things that we just didn't used to think about, that now we're able to accommodate more interests and more amenities for our citizens so that they can enjoy these great natural resources we have like the Red River. So we thank you for all of your support, we thank you for all of your ideas, we thank you for all of your patience, and we thank you for all of your ongoing support. Thank you very much.
We have so much to be thankful for Mayor Tyler and what she's done in Shreveport, from the roads to the bicycle pathways, and of course today for the dog park here, which she has actually brought into reality. And hey, like Councilman Everson said, probably 6 years ago, we started on this pathway that was initiated by Cynthia Keith in finding a dog park for our area. We went down to the Red River Waterway a couple of times, and they said, well, we don't even we don't even know if the city of Shreveport wants a dog park. And so the city council, with Councilman Everson and Councilman Oliver Jenkins' leadership, pushed it through the city council, and the city council provided a resolution saying we want it. Jeff Everson and I went down there. We asked again. We showed them the document where the city council said they wanted a dog park, and then came back. We went down another time with Councilman Oliver Jenkins and went in there, and they said, motion to approve, $288,000, first, second, boom, vote, and it was done. And he was flabbergasted. I'm so glad he's here for me to discuss this while he's here. But anyway, it went really well, and it's a long time coming. And thank you, all of y'all, for pushing all of us to make this a reality. Thank you.
Listen, I certainly don't want to belabor this. I know you're not interested in being here and listening to us. And there's some four-legged friends that are probably eager to get out there. So, listen, just excited about this event and, having it come to fruition after all this time. So I appreciate your support. And this is when we get a good community support effort behind people that believe in supporting them. And here we have, something we can all be proud of. So thank you very much.
Again, if you'll indulge us just a few more minutes, this is a big day here in Shreveport. Again, I want to welcome you here today and thank you for coming out to celebrate the opening of Shreveport's first dog park. This is the first new park development in Shreveport in over 25 years. Can you believe we're here? This is nothing short of a miracle to make it to this date. And there are so many people who made it possible to be here today. I want to recognize Lloyd Overdyke. Lloyd was the architect and the design professional. I don't know if a member of CAN Contracting is here. Yes, thank you. They all worked very hard through a lot of different obstacles to get us here today. But I must extend my utmost thanks and unending gratitude to the SPAR staff. To Tina Williams, Ray Hill, and your staff, you are all remarkable, and this park has your stamp all over it. Will y'all please step forward? I hope over the years you take pride in driving your families and friends by and showing them the work you have made and the mark you made on this community. Thanks to Charles Hines and the grounds maintenance staff for your never-ending work. You always make our department shine. The planning and development staff, Stephen Therese, for your project management. Where's Stephen? Thank you, Stephen. And assurance that it was going to be okay. Katie, your insight into the landscape design put the finishing touches on the park. Are you having a good time? Well, big thanks goes to Catherine Kennedy and Becky Berry for the organization and management of this ribbon cutting. Becky, thanks for coordinating the publishing of the rules, the signs, disseminating information both electronically and orally, and just plain on keeping me straight all the time. Thank you. In addition, I want to thank the Caddo Parish Animal Control, Shreveport Police Department, and Caddo Parish Sheriff for the support of this project. We cannot accomplish all that we need in this community without working together. The idea of this dog park, do you remember those, Stephanie? Under that pavilion about 16 years ago. The idea of this park grew out of those brainstorming sessions. The design was funded by private dollars. The construction was financed by public and private donations, and the maintenance will be performed with city funds. This is an excellent example of public-private partnership. The new park would not be possible without the support of the following partners: Dr. Brad and Michelle Everson and Dr. Steve and Missy Everson, Southern Hills Animal Hospital. Dr. Catherine, Dr. Catherine McFadden from Town South Animal Hospital. Shreveport Dog Park Alliance, and a special thanks to Cynthia Keith. It was
stood out here and put dots on all the things we wanted, and wasn't it, Cynthia? And a dog park was one of those. Especially to the Red River Waterway Commission for their funding to construct the park. The Shanley and Savoy family, Mr. Shanley, I want to thank you for taking on this project with us. Without you and your family's generous donations, the dog park would not be as dynamic as it is now. This tranquil area where we stand today will now be known as Barbara's Way. I am honored to invite Mr. Gilbert Shanley, my friend, to say a few words.
Thank you, Shelley. Well, we finally got here after a long time. I wanted to say just a few words about Barbara. Our family is very proud to dedicate this entranceway to her memory because she was the consummate animal lover. When she was 8 years old, she started clamoring for a horse, and after 2 years of horseback riding lessons, she received Stony, the first horse in the family, but not the last. They were close friends until she left for college. At LSU, she was married and in nursing school, and they went down to New Orleans and lived in a very challenging part of New Orleans, so they decided to get a guard dog for security. So they bought a Doberman called Fritz. That's his picture over there. Fritz was almost the perfect guard dog. I say almost because, as it turned out, Fritz just loved everybody. And Barbara told me that if somebody had been seen coming in the door, Fritz would have gone up and welcomed them with both paws. So she taught him to bark on command. I never found out how she did that, but she gave him command to bark, and he would come forth with a blaring bark that would shake window panes. Later on, they moved to Jackson on the outskirts, and she again had horses, dogs, and cats. She was a volunteer at the animal shelter, and for a while she was on television once a week with public service announcements trying to find homes for animals. A better life for the animal. That was Barbara's way. That's why we've chosen the name Barbara's Way for the entranceway here today. So it was, and it is, Barbara's Way, a better life for animals. Happy Dog Day.
I want to thank you, Mr. Shanley, and all of your family. Y'all want to stand up? He's got family here, all Connecticut, Dad, Salt Lake City, Florida. In closing, all that we ask is that you be proud of your new dog park. You take ownership of it, you protect this place, and above all, have a good time. Mayor, councilmen, and guests, are you ready to cut the ribbon? I want to say, once we cut the ribbon, you're free to come into the dog park, but we do want to talk to you. We're going to hand you a bag to the owners as you go in. In that bag is some rules and etiquette about using a dog park. There's also some other little goodies in there. But as you go in, you know that you're supposed to enter one at a time, so be patient because you're to enter through one gate, take your dog off the leash to the next gate. So it's going to take a few minutes this time, but in the future, you'll be able to get in there quickly. But we're very excited to cut the ribbon.
guy.
Let her get in there and then.
First dog, there you go.
There you go.
Let's, let's obey the rules on the first moment.
I thought we were supposed
We're
to.
supposed
Yeah.
to close the gate. Oh, they're supposed to close it? Yeah. One dog at a time.
One dog at a time, right? There you go.
There we go. Okay. All right. Well, this is, I love opening doors for people. Hang on, I gotta go.
So it's open, guys. Dogs are almost off the leashes. It's a little windy. I feel like we should just start a channel for dogs, just live dogs. It's gonna be called Heliopolis Dogs. Just gonna come out here and watch dogs play all day long.
Debated not bringing them today, but I was like, well. Come here, Mika.
Got some friends we're gonna go see over here.
They're upset. They probably nested over there and now they're pissed.
What's up?
All these dogs.
Hey! Checking out all these dogs swimming in the water.
It's Heliopolis Live. Tell us where we are.
We're at the dog park right now. We just cut the ribbon, and we're out here enjoying this beautiful cloudy weather. So the sun is not beating down upon us, and all of the dogs are running free in all of their dog gloriousness, and they are swimming and enjoying the pond, and it's beautiful, and you guys should all be out here with your animals.
How did they get here? Where is this?
This is at the Stoner Boat Launch. You can see that behind us right here. I don't know if you can see all the way to the river right now, but that's the Stoner Boat Launch behind us, and there's plenty of parking out here for you to bring your transport your animals in your vehicles, get them on out here. They have prizes for everyone coming out today. There's gift bags that explain what they're calling dog park etiquette. So for owners and dogs, how you should act when you come here. You go inside of a gate, and then you release your animal from the leash, and then they are free to run in the park and meet all the other animals. Thank you guys for watching and joining us today, and I hope you come out and enjoy this wonderful dog park. Signing off, Valerie Delat. See you later, Heliopolis fam.